And we're back. We're here. We're playing the third Nancy Drew. What's this one called? Message in a mansion? Message in a haunted mansion? Something like that. Don't worry. We're early. I'm still figuring out my bearings. I'm still figuring out the old school interface here. I'm liking it. It's definitely, well, I mean, it's about time. I've only ever played the newer Nancy Drew games. So really, it's important for me to experience the older ones because that's really where it all started from, didn't it? So we're going to go ahead and continue to get lost and try and find our way around here. Hopefully we don't come across any ghosts or anything crazy. So it's going to take me, like I've said in the last video, it's going to take me a little bit of time just to get things organized here. And that's typical for me with the Nancy Drew games. It just takes me a little bit of extra time. So don't get too frustrated and don't say, oh my god, how did you miss that? I'm playing these blind. I don't even know what I'm doing. So it's all good. This is how I play Nancy Drew games, and partially this is how I love to play these games. So we did get a spatula over here, but I don't think we ever looked on this side. Let's go have a look. Hello? No, we definitely haven't been here. Why am I able to zoom in here? Good question. Oh, look, spiderweb. Nice book over here. Subterranean San Francisco. Okay, exploring the labyrinth below. Few people know the fascinating world below the streets of San Francisco. San Francisco has gone through many changes over its 400-year history. The continual cycle of building, disaster, and rebuilding has created an intricate vertical record of urban development. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, we are in San Francisco. I've never actually been there in real life, although I do want to go there. I'm not sure how many of you... Whoa, hello. How many of you that are watching have ever been to San Francisco? Maybe even some of you live there. Why was there something spooky? So what do we have over here? Another fireplace. That's usually where we have hiding secret doorways to other areas. Oh, what do we have here? Fire extinguisher.
Good to know it's here.
Yeah, I guess if we're planning on having a fire, yeah, we definitely are in a good shape to know that there is a fire extinguisher here. So it looks like there's a desk over here. Oh, a telephone! I'm so calling Bess! Oh my goodness. No, Ned, I'm okay with that. I need to call my BFF. Find out what she's doing. Hello, pick up, pick up!
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. George is here. Let me put her on the speakerphone.
Nancy?
Hi, George.
Hey, what's up?
I'm in San Francisco, helping a friend of Hannah's renovate an old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast. Unfortunately, some strange accidents have delayed the project.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like you've got another case on your hands. Have you asked everybody about these accidents?
Not yet, but I will. So, what are you two up to?
Well, speaking of renovations, George is redecorating her room and staying with me till it's done.
But we haven't had any accidents.
Except when you spilled the soda all over the carpet.
Okay, but it wasn't very unusual.
So, tell us more about what's been going on.
Do you know anything about the house's history?
No, not really.
I met the resident handyman, Charlie. He's pretty young, and I don't think he has much experience.
Maybe he doesn't charge very much, so he's probably a good bargain for Rose.
Or maybe he's just cute.
Bess, is that all you can think about?
No.
Oh, wow. I mean, obviously their voices are different, but the character still feels like the best I know.
Can you guys give me a clue? I'm not sure what to do next.
Okay, we'll help you.
But since you're a senior detective,
We'll make the hints a little harder. I suspect...
you need to find some.
What?
Can you guys give me a clue?
That's a
I'm
clue?
not sure what to do next.
I suspect.
You need to find some.
That's very cryptic.
I should get going. Talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy.
Bye.
Bye. Call home. That's interesting. I'm gonna call home. I want to see what's going on over there at home. Chateau Drew. Am I gonna get to talk to my dad? Pick up, Dad. Pick up.
Drew residence, Hannah Groon speaking.
Hi, Hannah.
Nancy, how are you? And how's Rose?
Sure.
Great. I'm really glad you had Rose invite me out here. Her house is so beautiful.
I'm so happy you're out there. But I'm worried about all the accidents she's having. There's just been so many.
True, true, true.
I didn't realize Rose was so young. How did you meet her?
Doesn't she look great? You'd never think she was a day over 50. I met Rose at the River Heights Community Theater after she retired from the school district, don't you remember? Abby was working with us too. Have you met Abby yet?
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't. Tell me about her.
She's a friend of Rose who helped her buy the house. She's very interesting. Eccentric, I suppose is the word.
Eccentric?
Rose mentioned some accidents she's had. What do you know about them?
She doesn't say much, but I know they've become worse and worse. That's one of the reasons why I asked you to visit her, to see if everything is all right.
Do you suspect there's something more to these accidents?
I don't know. Rose is under a lot of pressure to open that bread and breakfast on time, and I'm worried that it may be too much for her.
When is she planning to open it?
In a month or two, Rose spent her entire life savings on the house.
Yikes.
If this doesn't work out, she won't have 30 more years to earn the money back.
No.
Well, I should let you get back to your renovation work. Thank you for calling. There's probably no reason for concern. But be on the lookout for anything unusual.
Okay, now I'm
Goodbye, dear.
concerned. Bye. Alright, well, we're not going to call Emily right now. We're going to call her later. You know what? We'll call Emily now. We're here. Emily must be local. We don't have to use the area code. The Hollywood area code. 555.
This is Emily.
Hi, Emily. It's Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew? I haven't heard from you in ages. How's Hannah in River Heights? You're not in San Francisco, are you, my dear?
Yes. Come on, let me pick that choice.
Actually, I am. I'm helping one of Hannah's friends, Rose Green, renovate this wonderful old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast.
Seems to be the trend these days. I'll bet you're staying in the Haight-Ashbury district.
Not exactly sure.
I'm not sure. The place is located on California Lane. 4653, I think is the number.
You know, you're lucky you caught me at home. I've been traveling most of these days, but after that crazy tour of Egypt. By the way, riding a camel is not as easy as it looks. My editor gave me an assignment right here in town. It'll be on the Dragons of San Francisco.
Interesting.
Dragons of San Francisco sounds exotic. What kind of dragons are you researching?
Chinese dragons. My editor thought this would make a great topic for a photo essay. The dragon is a very important symbol in Chinese culture.
Why is that?
Well, the dragon is the only mythical creature in the Chinese zodiac, and it represents strength and prosperity. A golden dragon is considered very lucky because gold represents wealth.
Interesting.
The room where I'm staying in has a couple of dragons in it.
Oh, sure. Many of the Victorians have rooms with themes, usually colors or cultures. I once spent a night in a Victorian where each room had a bird theme. Don't laugh, but I stayed in the nuthatch room.
Okay.
You're kidding. Why do they call these mansions Victorians?
They're named after Queen Victoria, who pretty much defined high society in the late 1800s. After the gold rush, San Francisco had a building boom, but most of the great Victorian mansions weren't built until the late 1800s. Nowadays, it's very popular to convert them into bed and breakfasts.
The gold rush was in 1849, right?
The big one, yes. There was a huge increase in the city's population, and San Francisco had a reputation for being a lawless frontier town. Lots of people made a quick fortune here and lost it just as fast. Oh dear, am I talking too much? I get so distracted at times I tend to get carried away a bit. So how are you, Nancy? Why did you call? Is there anything I can help you out with?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about the Chinese writing system? I seem to come across a lot of Chinese symbols.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me. The Chinese have been an important part of San Francisco history for over 100 years. The symbols are called Hanzi, and each one represents a particular thing, or an idea, or an action. You find them all over on business cards, takeout cartons, artwork.
Okay, cool.
I should get going. Goodbye, Emily.
Talk to you later.
Bye. All right, cool. So we did a bunch of phone calls, and we got to talk to Bess and George, which was kind of cool. And our housekeeper, Hannah. So that was nice. Oh, wow. It's cursive. I'm not even sure I can read this. Dear Hugh, I'm doing great. How are you? Yes, the rumors are true. I bought myself a Victorian mansion. It's funny you should mention Abby. She's actually the one who decided to go in on this venture with me. We're still in the process of restoring the place. It's a lot of fun, but also a lot of hard work. We're beginning to get a little worried that we'll fall behind schedule if we're not careful. There have been several accidents lately that have interfered with our work. When you visit, you can stay in the Chinese room. We've just bought some new furniture for the room. We're just waiting for the wallpaper to dry before we move everything in. With all the distractions and the schedule, by the time I finish writing this letter, I'm sure we'll have completed the renovations altogether. I'll try to get it into the mail before. Okay, so that's a letter. Dear Rose, how are you doing? I haven't got a message from you in some time. I hope life is treating you well. Last I heard of you, you were in the middle of planning some sort of crazy scheme to buy an old Victorian mansion. See, this I can read, it's just printing. So whatever became of that? Did you buy it? Now, how can you afford to do something like that? Who did you find as a partner to help you lead this plan? I hate to admit it, but I haven't been up to a whole lot lately. Life around here is pretty dull. Nothing too great is happening here, just a bit of the same old. I need to fall into wealth, fame, and fortune, so I'll have more to write about. How's your cat and that friend of yours, Abby? The last time we spoke, she talked a lot about gold and its great spiritual significance. Maybe I'll follow your lead and take on an ambitious project of my own. I could use the money. I've been saving to drive out west to visit you. An adventure on the road could be just the key to motivate me. If some of the rumors I've heard of your buying this house are true, I'll definitely have to come and visit. I'll use the excuse of coming to visit to check out your new investment. I'm learning Chinese and also considering taking a trip to Beijing. A friend of mine sent me a poem she wrote in Chinese the other day. Now I want to go there. Well, enough rambling. I've got to go. I hope to hear from you soon. Okay. So who is this person? A friend of some sort? Anything else that I can look at? Telephone? No. So what about here? Is this the door I came in? Nope. Hello. Oh, it looks like we're missing a few.
It won't fit. It won't fit.
Okay, so we're missing some tiles here. What else could we do? Something's over here. Legends of San Francisco. Lizzie Applegate. Well, loved by San Franciscans? I'm not even sure how to say that. Both for her cultural and humanitarian contributions, Lizzie Applegate was a talented actress and songwriter who began her career entertaining miners at local gold camps. In 1880, Lizzie wrote and starred in the tremendously successful play, The Bandit's Treasure. The initial success was followed by a string of other hits, including The Riddle of the Chinese Box, The Fire in the Phoenix Eye, and The Rainbow's Gold. Okay. So we only get to read one page of this. Got some dramatic music to keep us excited. Mahjong. What's this all about? Why am I not able to do anything here? Let's turn around. Nothing over here. Oh, what's this? Alright, I got my first tile. Yay! Books. Lots and lots of books. Firebird. Also known as the Firebird. Hey, that was a symbol on the floor. This mythical giant bird occurs in the legends of many cultures, including Chinese, Arabic, and American Indian. Every 500 years, the bird builds a great nest and sets it on fire to rise forth from the ashes. So it's like a phoenix. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So let's get out of here and we'll just sort of back up a bit. Looks like there's a desk here. Lessons in chess, the knight. I think we all know about the knight. Computer. Maze game. Alright, so I press M and I get my little mini map here. And we have a maze to walk through. I guess we're like a rat or something, because just by the angle of the maze, it looks like we're very short. Maybe we're a cat. Let's assume we're a kitty cat, and we're looking for a mouse. So just kind of get around here. It's kind of strange, but maybe not. I don't know, but it feels kind of interesting that they would put this sort of 3D maze in here. And now that I've played, or I'm starting to play these older Nancy Drew games, I guess we're going to be finding out these cute little interesting things that they've used to put in the old Nancy Drew games. I've got lots and lots of Nancy Drew to go through. So what, like basically number 3 all the way through to number 15? That is a lot of Nancy Drew. Anyways, let's see if we can go down this way. Getting kind of stuck here a little bit. But we'll get around here. We will get to the end. Because that is our goal. I'm liking the wood paneling, though. It's really nice. Very decorative. I'm not sure which walls I like the best. Because you've got these kind of half wood, half... Well, maybe in this case it's 1/3 wood, 2/3 wallpaper. This grayish color is kind of nice. That's right, I'm just admiring the walls as we walk through this crazy maze. I'm hoping I only have to do this once. I did play this a few times off camera because I was trying to figure out what the heck the point of this was. And it's random. Or maybe there's, I don't know, 4 or 5 mazes and it randomly picks it. But yeah, that's cool. Okay, so we'll step on this thing and click it. I assume that opens a door somewhere or something. Now we're in this crazy part here. Like, is this outdoors? It kind of looks like it. It's like a hedge maze now. Crawl under here. It definitely feels like we're, in theory outside. Of course we're not. We're in this 3-dimensional maze that's in a computer, like Doom. Or Wolfenstein. Well, I don't know. Whatever your flavor of old school 3D is. Maybe there's some monsters hidden in here? Maybe. Look out for the monsters. We're getting very close here. We've got just a little tiny bit left on the end here. Oh, looks like we're going back inside. And without having this mini map up, if you will, this maze would have been extremely difficult. But here we are, we're getting close to it. I can see it. And there we are, folks. We are at the end. Yay! And there we have it. We have found the exit to the maze. And definitely hitting the M button to bring up the maze pattern in the bottom there makes a big difference. Okay, so we are going to be checking out the stuff here. San Francisco City Okay. Storage unit. Ooh, passwords. I'm gonna actually screen capture this. Laptop is antiques. That's good to know. Floppy drive not available. I guess we're gonna have to put one in at some point. CD drive not available. And printer not available. Trash can not available. Alright, well, we are done with the laptop for now. And that was a lot of fun. I look forward to coming back here. It looks like we're going to have to put in some sort of memory here.
I need a disc.
Yeah, see that? I need a disc.